La 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 la, wait till I get my money right. Oh, yeah, I'm back again. I don't know if any of y'all knew, because I know a lot of people don't. I actually haven't gone out of my way to speak to anyone about this, but some people know, some people don't. The person that I may have potentially called the GOAT many times in the past, you know, the Louis Vuitton Don, Kanye. Yay, Mr. West. He's just dropped a new album. Well, kind of. So he's dropped like a music video that has all the songs in it, but it's referenced as being version 1. So it's not done. Allegedly, we'll see if this is going to be the final product. Most likely will be. Will he finish it? Hey, I'm just the messenger. I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk about it, because I didn't listen to it for a while. Up until it was put on YouTube, I didn't listen to it because I know he was posting on Twitter the links to get to it. And I was like, damn, like, this is the first time that Ye's dropped, and I just don't care. Sorry, I left my window open because it gets really hot in here. I just don't care. Which is crazy, and it's because of all this Twitter shit, bro. It's just like, it's really soured. The top comment on the YouTube video is like, this is the most toxic relationship ever. And it actually is. Like, being a Kanye West fan is a toxic relationship, because it has such high highs, but then like the lowest of lows. What artist fan, other than any other artist has ever had to go through any editors? I don't know. It's not fair. Because people think I'm a freak. I am a freak, but not in that way. Do you know what I mean? But I've got to say that the album's good. It's better than Vultures 1, 2. I wouldn't say it's better than Don though. I remember when I first listened to it, I was like, okay, this might be his best shit since Pablo, but it's just not true at all. Because it still sounds hell unfinished. Which I get, it's V1, it's supposed to sound unfinished, but I think where a lot of fans are going with it is that they're turning around and be like, okay, he's taking these soul samples, he's going back to his roots, lots of sampling on the album. And I'm just like, but it feels really lazy. For a lot of the samples, he's just taken the song and barely done anything to it. I mean, we're talking about the man who made The College Dropout. We're talking about the man who produced songs like Heart of the City and You Don't Know My Name, you know, half of The Blueprint, all of his early soul sample work. We can see what he can do with a sample. We know, we've been seeing it, okay? He basically was the man for that shit. But then on Bully, it feels like it. I haven't seen anything about this personally online, but just for me personally, it just seems really half-assed. He's listened to this. So what was one of them was the sample from Frank Ocean's "Close to You." Close to you. The one that Frank Ocean uses on that song on Blonde. He's used that, but it's like, you've just taken it and just put it in your own shit. You haven't changed it. Well, that's how it feels to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he has. But for all the samples on the album, that's how it feels. Some of the songs are really good. Highs and Lows, Beauty and a Beast. Are there any ones that really come to mind? Because it's not like a track. It's a track list, but it's like it's one big thing. So I'm not really looking at it as individual tracks. I'm more looking at it as an album together, because it's just one big video that loops. So it's not very long at all. It's only like, I think like 8 songs long, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that. Which is what I'm looking for, because his albums since 2018, actually since Jesus is King, have all been bloated. all had like too much fat in the music, and he hasn't got any of that in this one. So great, thanks, I guess. This actually brings me so much pain, the fact that I'm like looking at this and like not loving it. The fact that I don't love this. I love Vultures 2. I love Vultures 1. I love Donda. I love Ye. I loved Kid Goes. I love, like, literally go down all the way down his discography. I loved all of them. Have I got any up there? I used to have Kid Ghost up there. I literally changed that today. So that's all you gotta know, really. I have a Yeezus poster up there. I have Yeezus right here. I bought this just so that I could have it like as a display item. It still has the price on it. Like, man. Do you know if you want to open this, you have to take the red label off? Hell no. I ain't doing all that. Like, what the Jesus? More like, what the Jesus? Literally. The jokes just write themselves. But no, I just feel like it's just, for a very long time, it's felt like just lazy. But there's some standout tracks. I can't remember what it was called. Begins with S. Like Serotonin. Serotonin was really good. I really enjoyed that song. But look, I'm gonna keep it real. Until it comes on streaming, or he's got physicals, or something like that, I am not listening to it again. I'm not listening to it until he gets a proper release. So we'll see what happens. I'm not just gonna go through the whole thing on YouTube over and over and over again, because I care enough to listen to it, but not that much. Unfortunately, and it actually really hurts me to say that, but that's just how I feel. People might say like, "Oh, you're fake," like you're a fake fan, or like, you know, you're just conceding to fucking woke nonsense. I'm just like, shit the fuck up. Like, anyone. The thing is on Twitter, I'm actually seeing people defend him like now over everything, defend him over everything. I'm just like, damn, like this is. I feel bad for them. I feel bad for them that they feel that way. Because if your morals are that skewed that you are in a position to defend him, then I just think that's crazy, bro. And then 50 Cent said something the other day about it being really good, about like him agreeing with Ye. And people were like praising him. I'm like, brother, what on earth? What on earth? I remember when it first started going really bad, I made a video on the tweets, and it was like a summary of it all. I could have made like 3 or 4, realistically. But I'm getting to a point now where like I've still got his notifications on Twitter, but like if something comes up, I'm just like, ugh, don't even read it. I read like halfway through. I read what it says on the notification. You know, like sometimes you get the full tweet, but sometimes you won't get a full tweet. I won't load it up. I'll read the notification and that's it. But I mean, the album's good. I think was it Pitchfork? No, it wasn't Pitchfork. It was another publication, and it said like, we regret to inform you that this Kanye West album is a good Kanye West album, or some waffle like that. It's like, I understand, like where you're coming from, but just if you think it's good, just say it's good. If it's bad, say it's bad. If it's good, say it's good. I think the worst part of it is like the music and what he's saying in Bully completely goes against everything he's saying IRL. Everything he's saying on Twitter is going against all of that. So I don't really know what's going on with that. Like, either you're lying or you're just trolling and like rage baiting and shit, like to the extreme that no one's ever seen before, or you're just lying in your raps. Lying in your raps is not that bad of a thing, depending on what it is. Let's say in my shit, I'm talking about like having racks and shit, bro. I have not got bread like that. I have not got hoes like that. Like I be saying in my raps. But when you're rapping about something so emotional and so like real, then that it's just not adding up. Like when it came out that he had I think it was either Nicki or a ghostwriter or a bit of both that wrote Violent Crimes. That's a very emotional song, you know, when you actually sit down and listen to it. And after hearing that, I mean, I always prefer Ghost Town anyways, but like, I don't really listen to Violent Crimes anymore. I'm not a fan of that song, bro. I can't lie. And that's part of it. I'll never forget my first ever girlfriend. She hated Ye. And I was like a glazy little meat rider. And I will never forget about Violent Crimes when I showed her that song. She was like, oh, I loved it, but like Kanye ruined it. I'm like, huh? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? But she used to listen to like musical music, so it's like Hamilton, shit like that. So it's like, do you even have a leg to stand on? Do you? No. Anyways, we're getting way off topic. This is just my thoughts on Bully. It's not like a review or anything. It's just like the thoughts on the album and everything surrounding it. Long story short, it's alright. It's good. It's a good album. If it comes out on streaming, I'll be happy. And I think after he released that, he tweeted something about Donda 2. So if he puts Donda 2 on streaming, we will be there. Anyways, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, turn the notification bell on so you never miss a video, and comment your thoughts on Bully, if you have any. I guess you could say that this was fantastic. Bye!